you've reused content. If not at work, then as a child. A good stick was a magic wand or a sword, and at the end of the day, it was used to roast a marshmallow over a fire. You reused it. The context of use changed its meaning. The same can be done with your content. A toy dinosaur has no context. It has properties. It's a mammal, maybe a carnivore, omnivore, or herbivore. It could be ferocious or friendly. Now add context. Here's a tree fort. Beside it are an astronaut, our friend Dino the dinosaur, and a few guests. The context says children's movie. But what about reuse? Let's reuse Dino the dinosaur in another context. Our new context is at a home. We'll park an ambulance out front. Let's invite Dino. He's in a bad mood. This context says action movie. Or maybe our friend Dino just has an upset stomach. Context changes the meaning. Now, let's take the idea of content reuse and see how it can benefit your organization. You might create proposals or user guides. You write the same information more than once in both documents. Perhaps a bullet list of deliverables, a graphic of a schedule, or a table for signatures. Reusable content can also be as complex as entire sections, a glossary of terms, or statement about travel expenses. Ideally, you have a repository of reusable objects to pick from. For example, you choose from a collection of common graphics. It can be as simple as dragging and dropping an image you need into content. Along with graphics, what if you also had a collection of notes and warnings, lists of items, tables, or other sections that you need to use in many files? The same drag and drop idea can apply for more complex elements. Maybe you have a section with clear information on travel expenses. Reusing this section is simple. Drag and drop it to where you need it. Avoid the risk of copy and paste through reuse. Imagine a task used in 2, 3, 5, or 50 places. How do you locate it when you need to manually copy and paste into all your manuals? Well-managed reusable content can be tagged so that every place you use it is listed and immediately clear to see. Let's go further. What if that section has an update in a later release of your content? Do you really want to manually find every instance and fix it? Of course not. That's a lot of work. The benefits of reuse are numerous, and it starts with the fact that you truly are reusing information. Edit once, update everywhere. As soon as you update the source materials, any linked document also updates. Forget the challenge of finding every instance and fixing it. Need to edit a note, add to a list of items, or refine a task? You can do it by editing the source once and allowing that to immediately cascade to all the places you use the same content. What else? You save time, save money, save yourself headaches, manage risk, speed up translation. It's true. You save time and money because you write it once. Your company approves it once, translates it once, and has legal review it only once. Risk is reduced. If there is a problem, you fix it in one place. You don't need to find and fix it in dozens or hundreds of instances. Effective reuse of content helps your business grow. As you deliver more products to more people in more languages, you can reuse materials. Less time, effort, and cost to get new or updated documents out the door. Of course, all of this also results in faster time to market. Technology finally caught up with what we learned as children. Reuse is about incorporating the same pieces of content in many ways, keeping content in one place and using it everywhere, and removing much of the risk of human error. Also, toasted marshmallows are delicious.